Hello, hello, everybody. Alright. Welcome back to Ark. Okay. Been a minute. Gotta check on the feed troughs. We did do a little exploring a little bit last week after stream and such. I ended up, we ended up going to the aberration portion of Valguero, and it wasn't fun. I grabbed something I wanted, but at the same time getting out was a bit of a bitch. But I grabbed a bulb dog. That's about all I like out of aberration other than the rock drakes. And bisons are the same. The raptors are good. Scorpion. Alright, let's check the feed trough here. Hope you all had a good weekend. Yeah, definitely need to work on food runs. Our flyers are up here, some of our flyers. There was some tames, because I did bring over some tames from Ragnarok that I will be going to get in a few minutes. That my fiancé picked up. Why is your wyvern just flying? I'm so confused as to why this fucking wyvern's just flying randomly midair. Are you gonna... You gonna land or what? Is this on attacking target? Well, that would be the problem. You need to be on passive. That's why it's fucking flying for eternity. Alright, so we will be going on meat runs for the tames. Especially for the kibble farm over here. I had to take my saddle off to move that dire bear. Now I gotta move my other dire bear. But anywho, I don't know if this was, I'm pretty sure it was up, but these are some of the plant eaters that we have. 2 Doedicurus, some Ankylosaurus, the 1 beaver, grabbed the woolly mammoth, mantis, and then his woolly rhino. Alright, we're gonna quickly run to an obelisk so I can go pick up what I transferred over from Ragnarok just a few minutes ago. There's still more I would like to transfer, but I transferred over a lightning wyvern, my own Therizino that, I think I found it in the middle of the woods. It was like a baby and I grew it. Either that or I bred the 2 that we have in Ragnarok. And then one of my Rexes that I bred that I hadn't touched the stats at all on it. So, just a few things. And I liked the stats. It's a good female and I love the colors. I wasn't expecting all the colors to come out for how good of the stats coming out of it was. See how messed up this floor of the obelisk is, because sometimes there'll be quite a few tames down there just having at it, fighting each other, ready to come get you. It's like, I know my wyvern is like Frankenstein colors, so it wasn't. So we go to inventory and it's not there. Well, I'll have to mess around with Ragnarok after stream because they're not there. It do be that way. Because this is if I wanted to upload them. Yeah, so I'll have to mess with that after stream. But I have a Rex, I have a Therizino, and I have a Lightning Wyvern that I was trying to transfer over here. I knew that wasn't all, but I didn't know what else I had to do. Well, we'll worry about that after stream. Alrighty. Well, looks like I have a couple of drops over here I can mess around with. Some gold, some red drops. A little disappointed in that. I was ready to have my Rex for a feed run, but it do be that way. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's some free gasoline. No, 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 no. I heard you. We ain't playing those games. Because I'm not in the mood for it. Alright. There was another drop. Unless it disappeared already. Nope, it's over there. Hope you all had a good week. I got Christmas tree put up, a little bit of Christmas shopping done the last couple weeks. Ooh, that is a red ring drop too. Hello. I didn't even know the Dodo Rex was here. Ripperoni. And some more gasoline, some polymer, some electronics. Very useful stuff. Okay, get out of here. Well, I'll go around, look at some Rexes, see if there's anything worth taming. I need to... Ooh, that's a Daedon saddle, and that's a Diplodocus. I don't think I'm ever going to use the Diplodocus, but we'll head back to base real quick, and then I'll head out and we'll go on a meat run. Among other things that I'll try planning on doing. Yeah, all I'm gonna do after this stream to ensure I get those tames, I'm gonna log on to Ragnarok. I'm just gonna teleport over to the server, bring the little shits over here, put my butt back into Ragnarok, and call it a day. But I might just bring over some more tames since those didn't upload the way I wanted them to. And the only reason I can't play Ragnarok on the PC, for some reason it doesn't want to load it, but it'll load it on my Xbox. Every other map, it'll load this. It'll load, but not Ragnarok. Which I hate, because Ragnarok's my favorite map. Give it a second to load. Come on. I know, you're trying to load in the base. Land briefly. Actually, I have a saddle for you. Yours is a mastercraft. How's about an ascendant? Okay. Put the polymer in here, the electronics most definitely. I'm sitting on some oil too. Some of this stuff I'll just throw in the fridge. Use the oil. Oh, there's some gasoline there. Well, let's check and see what ours is sitting at. And I don't think I'll need the Diplodocus saddle. I'm sitting on some scrap metal. That can smelt. Only reason I'm still holding on to the other Daedon saddles if I feel like having a second one wouldn't be a bad idea. So, put the Daedon in there. I don't really need the Diplodocus. So, I'll just get rid of that. Preserving bin. Oh, I meant to put that element dust away. I could put that in there. I can't put this in there, can I? I can. Okay. I'll throw this ammo back in over there. Question is which one? Oh, there's element, so Merry Christmas. That's narcotics. There we go. Okay. So, run back here to the generator, see how our gasoline's doing. Oh, we're doing actually pretty good. Alright. Okay. Let's see. If I do decide to go grab some tames, I'm gonna need some cryopods. I will be looking for male Rexes since I have a female that's worth a damn. That's waiting for me. Alright, 3 for good measure. And how many trank arrows? I'm sitting on a good amount. This needs to be inventory. And my water. Okay. That'll do. Alright, let's go on a feed run. When I go for the berries, I'll use one of the berry eaters, but for right now, because I was going to use the Therizino I had, just worry about that later. We're going to go look. Right now, no. I mean, there's one. Which, thank you to that one viewer. Okay. Let's see. Ghost Rex doesn't really help me. But Ghost Rex is 150 though. Brontos. Well, anywho. Can you land? Cool, Inky. Well, come here, Ghost Rex. I'll get your experience. Let's look at that. That's pretty cool. Diplodocus, 180. What are you, a level 50? Nah. Bronto. This is a Diplodocus. I don't exist. No, did I? Yoink. Okay. Those are allosaurs over there. There's an Equus. My fiance did get me a, what's up? He got me a, Equus on Ragnarok, but I was like, I couldn't find it. He's like, it's probably in my inventory. I just forgot to get it out. That is an Alpha Raptor. That's an Allosaur, also trying to pick a fight and being awful. But don't you worry. This wyvern is set. Yeah, I had a cool looking lightning wyvern ready to bring over, and it's not waiting for me, so I'm gonna have to do it on Ragnarok and do it that way. I think I have like 30 something hours to do it, so I'll just go back to base, find whatever I want to bring back over here in totality, and go from there. Mainly just here for a meat run. So any of the large tames like the Diplodocus and the Brontosaurs, yeah. Oof, lag spike. Sorry about that. I'm here to stir the pot. That was a 280 Bronto. sure that's a Diplodocus. If it was a baby Bronto that might have been worth a damn, I'd think about it, but Diplodocus are smaller and they're still preyed upon regardless. What are... Okay. It do be that way. Yeah, I got my Christmas tree up, all the decorations, went deer hunting a little bit. My fiance at current is, let's check out this Rex even though it's fighting, but there's a baby with it, but unfortunately it's level 40. Because if it were the case, I would have just easily taken the baby and would have been fine with it. But no, level 40 ain't worth a damn. Oh, those are Dodicarus babies. Oh, because of those that are near me. Alright, coolio. Let's go for you, Bronto. That's a baby Bronto, but at 170 it's not really gonna do much. Kangaroo. What have we over here? Yeah, we'll be getting some tamed, but mainly I'm just on the lookout right now for Rexes. Now, I would like to get a Pyromane, but I know that you gotta tame it in special ways, and I have to pretty much do a little bit more research on how that goes. Here's another alpha here. Baby Ovis. That's a 190 though. If it were a higher level, maybe, but... And an Ovis is just a goat. There's Brontos over here. I was gonna say, game, don't you crash on me. Diplodocus. What are we doing on... Oh, we've got quite the smorgasbord there. At level 34, no. Ain't worth it. Yeah, the only reason the Halloween event's still going to be left on is because we're probably waiting for the Christmas one. That is a 280 Rex. Of course, you'd pick a fight. Um, 5150. Those stats aren't really good though. So, it's a high level, but I'm mainly looking at stats, and its stats aren't... They're not really the best for a 280, you expect some better stats in the 60s or even close to 70s. Not in, the 50s are the low end, in all honesty, so... Dang, it slowed you down. Oh, I thought I could get that raptor. Oh well. Something just fell down there. Cool. Oh, that was a parasaur. Damn, look at these equus. Beautiful creatures. Fuck you, buddy. I was hoping there'd be a baby equus near them. But alas. They're a bit difficult to tame, but you can still do it. It's just a pain in the ass a little bit. Alrighty. Let's check this area over here. Yeah. This is mainly where I'm going into is Rex Central. If I could load it. You're gonna find all sorts of stuff. Every time I log into this damn game, though, it's raining one way or another, which is boring as shit. Unless maybe that was Rex Central I was over at. This area used to have quite a bit of Rexes. I remember some people had built a base over here. Right by the beavers. Yep, there's a big dam. Sometimes Rexes will be over here, so I'm not gonna knock it. I'm just gonna search. Like, there's a dam. There's quite a few dams over here. There's some bison. Yeah, there's some bison over here. Oh shit, yeah, there is a Rex. It's going after this baby. It's a 170 though. Not a level worthy of the opponent. I'm making this easy for everybody. Look at all them bison. There's even a little bison baby. What level are you? You're a level 40. Well, here's the problem with bison. They're cool, but they have a kickback knockback. So, but isn't worth the trouble. If it was a higher level, sure. This is one he's looking to tame, but it's kind of a bit of a bitch to do it. But we have a couple of those where we have the babies. Are you gonna land, or what are you doing here? What are you doing? Here's some more. Thanks, I love getting hit by random friggin' raptors. Alright, let's take a look at you, shall we? 50. Come on, man. You really scared of the terror bird? That's alright, I'll fix you. Come on, man. Last time I was here, though, I was looking at Gigantoraptors, and I saw some of mine that I had on Ragnarok, and even though I was tempted, I was like, well, I can still find them. Caused too much trouble. Let's see. Dang. Holy crap. That's an allosaur. That's now a saber-tooth attacking it. Well, okay. I tried. Hello. Oh. Never mind. It's a Cerito. Man, this is bogus. I'm here for some Rexes, man. Might need a little quick... Holy moly! Cerito at 280. This Rex is at level 90. It's almost beat to hell. I don't want to take this Cerito down, but it's in the midst of all this, so... Too much there. What do we got here, though? That's a Carno. You can get lost. If it was a Rex baby, maybe. I see a juvenile Rex, but it's a level 90, so... No go. Level 40. You lot can get lost. Oh, that sucked. It had a baby with it, but wasn't worth the levels or anything. Okay. I might go back over there just to see if I have better luck with some Rexes. But let's head back up north real quick and let's go fight some a wyvern trench just to A, look at some eggs, and B, just to get a little bit of a experience. Oh, my inventory's getting there. Well, it's saying it's heavy, but... Or that it's maxed out. I'll have to go through it. Let's find a spot here and I'll get rid of some of this shit. Yeah, currently... He found me an Argentavis and a Equus to bring over, but it's in his inventory on Ragnarok. And I hear a raptor. Oh. This Stego? Well, here. Even the odds out. And y'all can leave me alone. Alright. So, let's get rid of some stuff here. A paranormal substance dropped from a ghostly Rex. Well, cool. Hide for the gasoline. Keeping the arrows for Trank. I'm not keeping the berries only because I'm gonna make my own berry run, so I'm not too worried about it. Keep those. I don't need that one of that low. That's fine. Sometimes you'll get chibis from the alphas, but not these ones. These ones didn't give me jack that was worth anything. I'll keep that because I don't have an ascendant hatchet. Currently, we're putting insulation on under the house because we were redoing our house when we first moved back, when we moved down here 3 years ago, and the bathroom needed redone, the kitchen cabinets needed redone, so I'm not keeping 4 of them. Kentrosaurus. Well, you here to start war? Are ya? Well, so am I. But anywho. Alright. You don't have a baby with you, do you? Huh? Keep going. We need this way, though. So, I'll have to go back to the base to do it. I will probably go and try and do some Gigantoraptor finding. However, I'll probably have an easier time on a different flyer, like a smaller one. So I'll probably use my Argentavis as much as it pains me because they're a bit slower on flying, but I'd have an easier time going through the woods than with my friggin' fire wyvern here. I am also, when I do go back to the redwoods, looking for a male dire bear so that I can breed mine. I have the dire polar bears, but their strength are about all they can do. I don't know if they can go get honeybees, which I will tell you we did get some honeybees. I think you saw that, though. I think you guys saw that last stream. If not, I went and got some honeybees. Uranus, which we have 2 of those. There's some woolly mammoths, which he got me one. He didn't have to, but he got me one. These are dire polar bears, ain't they? Yep. Shame. Here's a baby woolly mammoth. If I felt like it. That's a level 50, though. Eh. Anyways, let's start shit. And in all technicality, you can knock these out. Ice wyverns! Yes! They've finally fixed it to where the ice wyverns are in the game. Hell yes! I have something else to do now. All I'm stuck with has been the friggin' fire wyverns. Well, let's raid it. Let's go. What are you doing here? You gonna land? That too much of an ask? Hell yes. Do I need an ice wyvern? No, but it's something else to do. A level 30. You're joking me, right? That's a piss poor level right there. Yes! Now we got more to do around here. Come on. Come at me. I live for shit like this. I've been preparing for this. Okay. All it mainly does is it slows you down a bit. That's really all they do. Usually their eggs spawn here, though, so that's why I'm like... I couldn't find any eggs. Like, there's a fire wyvern. Plain as day. these are a bit smaller, so trying to land in them is like impossible. Listen, I ain't here for this shit today. I'm here. Aw, wait, are they all ice wyverns? Did we do a little flipperoo on the fire wyvern, ice wyvern thing? Okay. All right, can you fly? I'd have to come here with my Argentavis maybe because of the size. Because I'm not having an easy time landing. That's a level 100. That's piss poor. Nom nom nom. Consuming these. Well, hell yeah. My fiance, on the other hand, loves ice wyverns for some odd reason. They don't do as much, but they're fun. Now, the one wyvern that really doesn't serve a purpose other than they can really hurt the human more so than anything. Are you serious? Did you really just land outside of that? Lord. They didn't think this through. When they made them this size. Alright, what level are you? 50! Oh, great. I'm glad we figured that out and fixed that. So usually the ice wyverns are up here and the fire wyverns are down below. Here's one right here. La-da-dee. That's a 100, another one not worth a damn. I'm looking for high levels. High levels consist of 300 or over. And these sure ain't it. I could play in these trenches all day if I felt like it. Come here. You're a 370. Question is... I was gonna say, I rated that, so probably not. Didn't make an egg. But that's okay. Ooh! Here's one up here. This is why you check everything. You never know what you're gonna get. That is a 120. That is the highest level egg I've seen so far here. Piss poor. Now, if this was a normal Ark server, that'd be a high leveled one. Because I believe 150 is the max, if I remember correctly. But this is not a normal server. This is an unofficial server, and the levels are stacked higher on this one. So, no. 100s are not considered high level. High level is 300 and above. Actually, I think the max is 380 or 390 on here. That was a 190, so not really much. Now, you'll also find the ice wyverns on the in-between sometimes. So, we're going to check in here and just see, but worst case scenario is I just need to leave the area and come back. Now, if I remember correctly, fire wyverns are usually here. Yep. This takes a lot, even on unofficial, to manage to get your tames to be able to do this, so I don't suggest doing this when you're low leveled at all. Make sure you have either A, a wyvern you were prepared with, or B, an Argentavis that you literally put a lot of levels into, and by that I mean melee and health, because it's going to need it coming into these areas. I am not comfortable with multiple wyverns with my Argentavis, even though I have it bulked up to high hell. But doing multiple wyverns is a bit of a bitch. But I was waiting for a wyvern to come get me, but alas, that was anticlimactic. I was sitting there waiting for it because I picked up a level 40 egg, but nada or niente. I hear ya. I'm just checking to see what you got. What we got? What we got? Zombie fire wyvern. And a 110. Okay. Nothing to write home about. Okay. Well, that's good that they turned the ice wyverns on then, because all that were existing were all fire wyverns. Alright, so stuff like this, like, I'm gonna put it in the melee again. I'm pretty close to 5k on the melee, which is pretty OP, to say the least. Where I'm at is an entrance for the wyvern cave. Oh, that is a gorgeous colored wyvern. Look at the redness. That is gorgeous. I wish there was an egg here. I would totally hope, wish, and pray that it was yours. Come on, fight me. Let's go. Your fire's damage ain't gonna do much. You're a 190 though. Yeesh. Down there is an alpha wyvern. Trying to pick a fight, but it's stuck. So, pity. We're gonna check this area here because there is definitely an egg just chilling here. Come here. It's a level 30. Alright, need you to land. We're gonna check this egg. Seems like no one's really been down here checking eggs because these are all pretty subpar eggs. They're so far been level 30s, low levels, so I will say I did try logging on to Valguero a few days ago to do a meat run, but I couldn't because for some reason this map was locked down, but the others were okay. I don't know. That's a zombie one. Alright. You gonna fight me? You're another pretty red one. Nothing. Oh, am I on fire? Well, you're gonna have to get over it, honey. Come here. Yeah, no one's really been here to pick up these eggs, which it helps to pick up eggs every once in a while because it resets them. And gets all these low levels out of here. Now that's a 380. That is worth keeping. Though, I don't know what's the 380. Because that sure as hell wasn't. That was like a level 30. Is it you? Well, you're a zombie. And you're a level 300. So, it's a mystery. I came out with one fire egg that was worth a damn. But let's get out of here. This is all this trench is. My fiance, the last time he tried playing this trench, the first time we tried coming back in here, he got lost and died. And I'm sitting here like, well, I know this trench, so... He's like, you learned it? I said, it's not hard. I just go through one of the entrances I prefer over the other. That's a 180, that's a 30. I wonder what the 380 was, color-wise. I don't really exactly need a fire wyvern egg, because we're set on fire wyverns, but since he decided to hatch a second egg, I might as well hatch a second egg. You're hot. You should cool down soon. Don't tell me what to do. That's a 110. That's not really worth keeping either. Alright, let's eat a couple. Nom nom nom. You're the one worth keeping. Okay. Now, you could use that alpha wyvern because of the milk that they produce. Most definitely can help you for raising one, but I have bisons, so I'm covered. Well, that's a 340, but unfortunately, that is a zombie wyvern, and I don't think they can breed. So the 380 color is going to be a mystery, just like the egg that hatched this wyvern was a mystery, but we will continue. So sometimes, or at least in the old one, or maybe I just have to look elsewhere, you're able to find ice wyvern eggs in the in-between areas. I may have to look at the other side. I'm just happy that ice wyverns exist here. Again. That's a 110. Isn't that an RG? Go for it, bub. You feed yourself. Nothing in there. Nothing there. I'd have to probably leave and let everything respawn again, but I'm really curious because some of these ice wyverns are beautiful colors, and they normally just come in whites, shades of purple or blue, so to get one a cool color is actually pretty nice. Yeah, I'd probably have to reset in render distance. I'm not getting anything here. Let's check here real quick, and then if nothing re-renders, then I will pop out of this area. We'll go look at Rex's again and kind of go from there. Yeah, see? This is literally where I just came from. Nothing in between there. You used to be able to get eggs for ice wyverns in between, but oh well. C'est la vie. We'll just try again in a minute because no one's been here for a while to pick up these trash eggs and clear them, so that's okay. Ghost RG, go for it, bub. Here are you, Tyrannus. So we're just going to go back this way, let everything re-render, and then kind of go from there. I do plan on getting back to Pokemon Platinum. I just wanted a couple weeks of a break, as you all can tell, but I do plan on getting back to Pokemon Platinum. I also do plan on posting another video. The holidays are a crunch time for me, as in I'm really just trying to make sure I have all of the gifts I want for family members and such. So I'm trying to mainly just worry about family first before I worry about gaming and myself. So that's why when people are like, oh, you can get your stuff now if you get a Christmas bonus, and it's like, A, I'm lucky I get a Christmas bonus, and B, I'm not really selfish around this time of year. I'm more like, I'm buying for other people. I'm not really worrying about myself right now. I can buy for myself the rest of the year. That is someone's base, and for some reason my friggin' wyvern wants to catch. Come on, you got it. You're okay. This must be someone's base. Let's re-up the stam a little bit. We got hurt a little bit in that, so the next point I do get on leveling, I'll put it towards health on this one. But for right now, melee being at 5k is pretty good. Alright. Let's continue forward. Back to the Rex areas. This is where I'll find Gigantoraptors, which are terror peacocks, but I've been told by my fiance to mainly just cryopod a lot of what I have in Ragnarok, which I'm a little somber about because I really am attached to that map and to that base, so I'm not really too thrilled about putting everything up, but I've been playing this map a good bit too, so I just don't know if I want to move all the kibble dinos from Ragnarok to here. I'm not quite there yet, but we'll see. I think for right now, there'll just be a few tames that I'll move over here, and honestly, I'm thinking about starting my own survival map on Ragnarok for myself and kind of doing it without the help of it being an unofficial server, me doing it on my own, so I may end up streaming that. So what I'll do is I'll finish Pokemon Platinum and then I will probably start a Ragnarok map all on my own. Is that a baby Equus? It is. It's a level 170 too. The question is, can I not scare it without the parents around? Because you're not going to... Trying to get one of these is a bit of a bitch, but what level is it again? It's a 170. I'm going to have to unfortunately let that go. That's just too low of a level, man. Ah, it killed a baby Ovis. Oh well. Alright. That's a Rex if I've ever seen one. Ooh, that's a 300. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, sir. What are you doing? I can't look at its stats when it's attacking. I'm stuck on a friggin' Parasaur that I don't want to be stuck on. So, its stats are still junk. The health being 43 is terrible, and its melee at 51 is bare minimum. Yeesh. You want one that's in like the 50s to 60s, mainly if you could, and just be okay with the 60s. Hell yeah. That sucks. That was a perfect leveled Rex, but that was not good stats at all. That was piss poor, to say the least. What are you? Not an Equus. Jerboa.
Holy shit.
That was a piss poor Rex 300 I just found. Its melee was 40.
What was his health?
Or, not its melee, its health was 40.
What was his stamina?
The melee was at 50.
What was his stamina?
I did not see that. But it wasn't good numbers. They were all in like the 40s and 50s.
You gotta understand, when you tame it, it's gonna stand up at 149 plus levels. So it's 149 plus points there.
Oh.
Distributed across the board.
What, the insulation? Well, that's where I come into play. I'll fit in small spaces.
This corner of the house is done.
Oh, shit. Really?
It's been all the way up to the front.
Oh. Well, he got some of the insulation done. How much more insulation do we need?
Enough to go from about the third run over to the end of the house.
That's it?
3 pieces go all the way to the front, except for like
Oh. Well, we didn't eat as much as I thought we did. This Anky's fucking shit up.
It's a ghost one. Yeah, they have more health.
Yeah, they were.
People watching. Nobody talking.
No, ice wyverns are back though. They put them back in.
Spidery bot was down.
Anky go. Yeah, I found not good eggs though. I wanted to let it re-render, but I was also, bless you. I was looking at Rex's too.
Oh, fuck, I'm so itch.
I'm kind of regretting that 300 now that you told me that. Next time I'll just do it myself. Because since I have a female Rex, I figure I'll find a male one. Ooh, this is pretty. Aw, look at all the water. This is a pretty spot. If it had more flat land, I would have said, yeah, let's build our ass here. This is my right.
No, that you stand straight. That's not right.
This is...
If you turn to your right, there's a...
Okay.
She is clueless to direction. She is clueless to objects. Directly, blatantly inappropriate.
Alright.
Right. Your wyvern's inventory.
I know. Land. Is that difficult?
It is when you're sprinting. You're still sprinting.
I'm landed already.
Just let you know that your wyvern is still sprinting.
Yes.
That means if you want to land, turn it off. Makes it easy. Just helping you.
Thank you. I think we're good on gas. I was gonna go on an oil run, but we're good. Oh, I didn't wanna. Come on, man. Okay. That's an allosaur, isn't it? Yep. Doedicurus. Hello, purple drop. See what you got. Other than a level 30 Ankylosaurus just sitting here. Soap, stimulants, some cook.
Soap used to be element.
Yeah, I was gonna say soap used to be element. Probably once Genesis gets on here, it'll probably go back to that, but...
No, she took it off. She's like, if you give it to them too easy, they don't play. You make it too difficult, I ain't gonna say it's too difficult. You make it too time consuming, they ain't gonna play.
I was gonna say, then turn the flyers back onto the aberration mode for this. And it'll be more fun. I can't fly in aberration because the owner turned it off, hence why I'm like, aberration wasn't fun on this map. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. That's micromanaging at its finest, in which why.
She's from Scotland, she works in the business industry, so.
Yeah. There's a Rex right there. What are you? A 180. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If I have enough people on my YouTube that like Ark enough, be half tempted to start my own either Nitrado server or just my own server, period, for my YouTubers to enjoy this game and not have to be preyed upon via the PvP mode. So if that interests anybody, I am more than happy to consider an ARC server. Either that or just using my own like personal server and seeing if I can invite people to it. I don't know if that's possible, but hey, it would make a map quite fun, and I would love to work with some people to do boss runs, if we want to get Gigantosauruses, like cool stuff like that. So if that's something that interests people, I am more than happy to do that, because as much fun as this is, being micromanaged is also kind of a pain in the ass. Well, I can't fly an aberration with anything now. Like, we literally, at the beginning of the year, we were able to fly to aberration and just bring a couple flyers over there. No, those are turned off now, so now we can't have fun. Well, people won't want to play. Well, honey, no one wants to play, period, on this unofficial server anyways. This unofficial server unfortunately is not as popular as when I first played it with my fiance when we met rekindled our relationship 4 years ago. So no one's playing it. I don't think your changes are doing anything here. So we're going to go back up to the Wyvern Trench, and I'm going to try my hand at some ice wyvern eggs. But yeah, I would love to enjoy my YouTube community, so I will play around with my own personal servers, and if I have to start a Nitrado server, and if you guys want to have like an unofficial server for streaming, I am more than happy to do that. I would love it, honestly. Absolutely love it. Because how they have it working on here is, yes, it's free to play, which is how I'm playing it, but if you donate towards the servers, you'll be able to have boss fights, you'll get points towards getting tames that you want. Like, let's say you want a perfect breeding pair snow owls with some coloring. You can request that, and it can be done. That's if I have a Nitrado server. Just, like, throwing ideas out there. So I can make stuff happen. It's just whether or not enough people would be interested. Like, here's a Rex right fucking here. It's a 190 though. Son of a bitch. Well, get your ass over here. I gotta take you down. Thank you. Have a nice day. Do not try coming at me. Waiting for this to drop. It's not a ring, but it's a purple drop, which is a high-end drop. Oh. So don't mind me if I take random breaks. My drink of choice right now is the holiday edition Sprite that is cranberry, winter spiced cranberry. This is delicious if you like cranberries. Not everyone does, so I understand that. I'm also snacking on some Pop Daddy pretzels, dill pickle flavoring. I get these at Walmart for anyone that gives a crap and wants to know. These are actually delicious. I never was a dill pickle fan until the last, I want to say, like 3 to 5 years, give or take. My senses have went up quite a bit. Aww, you're cute. You're cute. Yum, 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 yum. What's up, Sydney? I hope you're not upset with me and you're gonna start fighting me. Excuse me. That's quite rude. I saved your ass, but, you know. Are you kidding me? This is what I got out of a purple drop? 55 arrows and 71 metal? That was a shit drop. Let something else spawn in. Wow. I waited for that. God, that killed me right there. What we got up here? Ooh. Come here. Come here. You're a nice color. Try not to attract this. Are you a level 200? I've never seen this game before. This is called Ark Survival Ascended. And it is like Jurassic Park, but you get to tame them. You get to have some cool colors with them depending on the holiday special season. Right now we're in the Halloween holiday special, so we're getting some cool Halloween colors, hence my cool little dragon. I say little, but my cool dragon I have is Halloween colors. Let's see what I get in this drop here. The riot stuff's worth it, but other than that, man, niente. So it's anything and everything goes. You could have so much tame-wise or item-wise at your fingertips. Do I really need all of this hide? Probably not, but is that a treasure map? I need to find a shovel. He taught me how to do the treasure map, so I'm going to do that. Oh, no. Damn it. I hate when it does that. Oh, well. Alrighty. We'll do that in due time. We're going to go check out the Wyvern Trench, which is where I found this fellow, and they have since brought back and fixed the issue that we had when this... I don't know if it was the server or if it was the Halloween special or whatever, but the ice wyverns were not spawning, so they are now, and I'm going to be hopefully going to get an egg for one. I found an egg for a fire wyvern, which is what I'm flying right now, and I was on Ragnarok trying to bring over a lightning wyvern, but that didn't work, so I'm gonna have to like transfer my whole self over, which is fine. I don't care. Alrighty. Time for some ice wyverns. What sucks is these are really tiny little caverns to be trying to land on, so it's a bit of a bitch. That's a 310. That's worth picking up. It's not the highest level, but a 310 is a pretty generous one, so I'll take that. What I'm waiting for here is I'm waiting for more ice wyverns to fight me. Ah, there's a 310. So that might have been the parent. But anywho. It slows you down a bit, but it doesn't really do too much the ice attack. There's got to be an egg in here. Yes. So I'm just going to comb the area again, just get some eggs. That's a 320. That's another good one. Okay. This is why I went through the area the first time, to reset levels, so this way I get better level eggs like what I'm getting right now. These are much better leveled eggs. What we got up here? Niente. Then we'll come over here where there'll be more over here. Yeah, when you see me last play this, there was a bunch of fire wyverns, which I was still kind of perplexed as to why, but I think it's been fixed now. No egg spawned here. Okay. Sad face. Ooh, one did here, though. Yeah, as soon as you pick up an egg, they will automatically aggro to you. No questions asked. That's a 170. I can eat that one. And I got one good fire wyvern egg when I was down in the trench, but other than that... Come here. You were level 50. I'm shocked this one didn't have anything, but it do be that way. Alright, let's go back down to the fire wyvern area, and we'll just check on the eggs down there, see if there's any more good ones, and then I will skedaddle my butt back up out of the trenches, and should be okay with the 300s we got, but depending on the colors, I may or may not just be like, I'm supposed to be getting some pretty colors from this event, so I will not settle for less. I heard a Uranus above me. Too bad I'm in the trenches. Like this is World War I or something. I'm in the trenches. It is a fun game. I'm going to be honest with you. Sorry about my dryer. It is a fun game. I really enjoy this game. I'm half tempted to play it like the way the game was supposed to be played. So, which is, this is an unofficial server, so it's a little bit modified, but also micromanaging, which I do and I don't like. So, um, man, did nothing spawn down here? Egg-wise? Kinda glad I grabbed the 380 then. Nothing. Are you kidding me? Aw, am I getting chased? Come here. Come here. Fight me. One was a level 50. Low level. 170. That's an alpha right there. See how it's got red coming out of it? That's an alpha fire wyvern. So they take a bit to take down. And
I'm gonna get off here. Sit down.
alright. So I should have some wyvern milk.
Shove that whole big piece up in there, it'd be fine.
Don't mind my fiance. Alright. No eggs in here. That's fine with me. And a level sitting here waiting, so we're gonna put that into the melee. Or the health. She wouldn't? Sounds about right. Huh? Okay. Quick little snack break. My stomach was telling me I'm getting a little hungry. A little bit of pretzels and should be good. There's another purple drop. Let's go check this out. Hopefully it has better results than the last one. 71 pieces of metal and 55 stone arrows are not what I was wanting from a purple drop. But I'll take the free metal. Oh. That is a blueprint for a fabricator. I'll take that. And that is a Journeyman Dianchiornis saddle. Okay. I was gonna... Are you gonna... Okay. Oh, that is a gold drop dropping right now. Or it already has. Oh, I'm still waiting for it to drop. Nice. What's picking on that Bronto over there? Oh, a Ghost Rex. Well, it do be that way. Almost. I hear a pterodactyl getting attacked by a couple of raptors. Scuba tank. That's about all that's good out of there. Alright, onward. We'll drop all this stuff off and then we'll go do a quick little berry run. And I'll get to try that little hatchery that my fiance built. Come on, game. Oh, someone else. They built a base over here. Kind of. They put a couple of gates here. For the most part it can't be accessed though because it's on a bunch of rocky hill areas. Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna put some of this stuff away before I grab all the meat out of the inventory. Alright, so that's cementing paste. This is for blueprints. That's a plesiosaur platform, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the hide is too high. 23,000 hide. 5,000. No, you can't do that. What do we got here? Dianchiornis. Nope. Okay. That fabricator saddle blueprint. This is mainly for armor. We'll put it elsewhere. This is for saddles already existing, and I don't have one that I picked up. Okay. Got riot shoes, scuba tank. That's about all that was worth a damn. And sure. Okay. The rest of that I can dump. A harpoon launcher. What am I gonna do with that? La 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 la. Soap's not in there. Okay. Soap's in here. That's a spear bolt. Okay. I'm gonna put those stimulants in. I think it's this one. There we go. Throw some of that metal in here that I picked up from that one drop that was piss poor. And that's the only thing that's worth a damn to keep. The rest of this I'll dump off here. Doesn't need to be in my inventory for the most part. That cooked prime fish meat's fine. That can go. That can go. That can go. We aren't ever gonna have a Diplodocus. And I have a better metal hatchet that's in a... Oh, wait. Do I? Let me look. Pretty sure. Yeah, I have an Ascended. Okay, so I can get rid of that one. Alrighty, so we'll take the hide, take that out of there. Probably just gonna need one vault specifically for hide, to be fair. That's sap. I'll just put hide in here. Oh, it would help if I did it that way. This way, if we need it for repairing clothes, fine, or if we need it for the gasoline, fine. Keratin. Those can go over. No. Put that in mine. Pelt. Treasure map. I'll be getting rid of that. That is a wyvern bone costume. Okay. That in here. Pelt. That should be it. Your power went out? I'm sorry to hear that, actually. I've been there, though. I've had it out for 2 days because of an ice storm. And I'll save that for that. Okay. I had a thing of arrows. They can just... Here, for right now. Make them yourself. Alright. Should be good. Food. And this is where those bones come into play, because this is for the, these are for the Halloween special, which is where it'll get you clothes, it'll get you ghost costumes, stuff like that. Like I'm wearing a skeleton costume, so crap like that. Okay. Need to make myself a shovel. No? Is it in here? I don't even know if I learned the engram. That might need to change today. Shovel. Yep. Oh, I have to have Bob's tall tales to craft it? Ugh. I have to buy DLC for that junk. Well, I'll worry about that later. If I have to buy like a $5 DLC, fine. I'm not paying $30 for one, though. Dump this, dump that, dump that. And actually, dump that. I have a better hatchet that's ascendant, at least. Okay. Well, I'll put this treasure map away for right now since I can't even fucking craft a shovel. That's stupid. I'll give you free maps, but you just don't have the DLC to do anything with it. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Jackass. Alright. We'll let this do its thing. Now I don't have to worry about having to stay here to hatch the eggs. There is a raptor egg ready in here that's about to die. And I can eat that 170. One in here. Eeny, meeny. We'll just pick the 310 since that was the first one I grabbed. Alright. I'm going to put away the one egg. Keep that. The other one I can eat because it's a 170. It ain't worth a damn. I need water. Consume. Yep. Pretty sure. Let's go check on the greenhouse anyways. Check on the fertilizer, see if I need to up it from the dung beetle corner that we have here. Plus, I'm here for a drink of water. Alright. Oh, we're definitely good on fertilizer in here. Okay. Hell yeah. That's a good thing. Raw carrot. Yeah, I'm just making sure fertilizer's good in here and don't need to re-up anything. Okay. We're all good in here. Yoink. And some of his breeding raptors are sat over here. Some of those are really cool colors. Alright, let's move you back to... Actually, no, I need to grab all the meat out of the inventory. I'm gonna dump what sulfur I have because we don't really need the sulfur from the wyverns. And I just realized this, that alpha wyvern didn't give me any milk, but that's okay. That's what I have the bisons for. Okay. Start to cook and... Oop, there's a second one he put in over here. And there's a lot of spoiled meat, which will help me with the narcotics. Alright. Actually, probably check on these and take out the spoiled meat. Okay. Usually, I think it eats spoiled meat, so I have to leave some in here, so we're alright. Okay. Spoil. Oh, if I could spell it right the first time. No. I'll grab a bunch of those narcotics and get to work a little bit on some of these trank arrows. 2 ought to do. Oh, it's the narco berries. Why do I do that? We'll get narco berries in a minute, because I will go on a berry run for the, berry eaters. Okay. Spoiled meat. They're not, like, dying for it, but I do it. They sound atrocious. Alright, let's go grab my dire bear real quick. I need my saddle back. Okay, thanks. And I'll put some prime meat in here for you so that you have something to eat. Saddle. Okay. This is my good running dire bear. For crap like this. there's a little baby pterodactyl. That's cute. Soon as I spawn in. Friggin' compies always want to start crap. Well, what level are you? And are you a male? You're 290, which is fantastic, but you are a female. Therefore, time to go. Gorgeous bear. I need a male. Hate Trudons. Aw, you mad. Mini pterodactyl. You don't have Wi-Fi. I am so sorry to hear that. I hope you're in a good location where you do have some Wi-Fi. Hopefully my stream's not taking up too much of your Wi-Fi bandwidth or anything like that. It is not the 16th. Oh my god. My birthday's on Friday. Holy shit. There you go. You walked into my path of my claws. Can't help you there. There goes a tree. Another Trudon. Get out of here. Here for all sorts of berries. Yeah, when I went to Aberration, I took this with me. And I couldn't really get off ledges without having the potential of never getting back on them. So I stayed off a ledge, and then I literally just couldn't find the exit. So I was like, yeah, fuck this. I grabbed my bulb dog and my bear and respawned and got the hell out of there. Aberration's cool, but it's a very hard map, and they just made it harder because even though you cannot tame any flyers in there, they won't allow any flyers in there, period. So I think that's just stupid. Oh, well. You were in the vicinity of me trying to get berries. Oh well. I know the baby pterodactyl is so cute. I know I have a green looking deer. I really wish a female one would show up, but I might just have to settle for one that is just a decent color. I hear a terror bird. Friggin' bugs. I love when Trudons want to start shit. That's a little baby Carno. They both are, but they're at level 170, which is not anything to write home about. There's a Yeti! Or a Bigfoot, whatever you want to call it. Not what I wanted to do. I don't exactly need all this fiber. I'm just here for the berries, man. What level are you? 280. Hold on. I'm trying not to hit that friggin' deer. And there's a bear in front of me. Level 50. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Get my hopes up. Level 30. Thing about these, though, they're runners. There's that DLC bear thingy-mabobber. You need to go. You need to go. Okay, thanks. Poor Doedicurus, it was getting picked on. It's a level 200, though. Whoop. Went and hit a Yeti. Oh well. Bless you. There's a little baby elderberry. I can't do anything about those because those are a DLC I did not purchase, and I ain't buying $30 for a friggin' shiny bear. pretty good on inventory. Let's get rid of more of this fiber here. Dumperoo the fiber. Still don't feel like I have enough berries. But if this inventory's getting full, I'm gonna have to head back and take it in. And just come back out is all I'll have to do. Wanted to pick a fight. Terror bird. Ah, 290 female. Need a male. Pain in the ass. Turn around. Come on. You got it. There we go. Now you're cool. 290 Dodecarus. There's purple drop in my base. It's a bunch of metal and a ghillie mask. Cool. I'll take that. Last I checked. Oh, I won't need all. Yes. That's why. Well, you suck. All the fiber can go again. I'll put the narco berries. Still encumbered. I'll just land my butt right next to this trough. Can't even jump off of it. Have to get rid of the spoil meat. Okay. He's in. Mejo berries. Tinto. Oh, we are full. Okay. Come on. La 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 la. And if I have to go run for some more berries, that won't kill me. I want to fill their troughs anyways. Sure. Okay. Now let's park you. I'll need to make another saddle. Oh, back it up. There we go. Oh, I hate this. I have a love-hate relationship with this headset, and it likes to squish my glasses to my skull. So much so that it imprints to my friggin' head. Alright, some berries. I got some azul berries in here. And that. And one stack of Mejo shouldn't hurt. This is one I have to worry about, are these ones here. That one, Tinto, Verde, Mejo. I did not want that in there. Alright. I'll put whatever berries I can. The stem berries, unless you're making, you can make stimulants with those, but otherwise they don't really help the dinos all that much. Alright, that should be good. Enough. Alrighty, let's check on the cooked meat. Start working on these troughs here. Cooked. Hello, there we go. There's some cooked meat in here, so I'll just top it off. Prime meat. Okay. Is there one up here? No, we're good. Okay. Let's just start putting it in some of these troughs. I know the Bronto trough, that's straight up berries. Those Brontos eat like no one's business. Okay. Uranus. Cooked. That ain't all of it, but that'll do. Alright. I am gonna have to dump the rest of these berries. Oh, I picked up quite a bit of berries, though. I did pretty good. Oh, I'm dehydrated. Pity. Quick canteen can't help but fix that. Alright, berries. Just gonna dump all those. And I do have a bit of meat in here, so I will throw those into the cookers if I can. Okay. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's drop some stuff off. Pelt. Keratin. Put a little bit of hide in here. And that'll put in. Okay. And here is where I'm going to put the chitin. I have some building material, so I'm wondering. Just stick those in here, those in here. A key. I just don't know if this building material is worth keeping, but it might be. Door. Sure. I'll just hold on to some of that. Wish it was a blueprint for Gilly, but that'll work. Probably should just keep it in here. Yerp. Okay. Heck yeah! We got a female ice wyvern. Hell yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna pick her up and move her. And I did have least it tells me all this mumbo jumbo. Alright, let's see. Aw. Normal, basic looking. Little baby. Yoink. I'm mainly here for this though. Hell yeah. Put the other one up for now. I was gonna say, I have a baby bison. I'll need that for whenever I worry about the eggs. What do I got in here? Why do you keep doing that? Oh yeah, those are the dire polar bears. Okay. First, we're going to turn that off. Okay. Let that grow. Or I'll just go out and go looking for some other tames. Worry about that off camera. Put you in here for now. Okay. Alright, let's go try for some Gigantoraptors. However, I need some Bronto eggs to make it through. So let's grab my ghillie stuff, which I have a new mask here, so I'll just keep this one handy. If I find more pieces for ghillie outfit, I'll hold on to it. Okay. And like I said, we're going to take my Argentavis. You have a level. Why do you go everywhere but where I want you to? Okay. Let's go to the Brontos. This Ovi's bound to have some. It's got 2 eggs. What's this? Oviraptor egg and a dodo egg. 6 dodo eggs. Dodo eggs only get you in so far. And I should have 1 or 2 Bronto eggs in that fridge. Maybe. We're gonna go Gigantoraptor hunting. Yoink! Check in here. Yep. 2 in there as well. Okay. Go check it out. Found some near the swamp area, so that's where we're gonna head. Over there. I need a Switch 2 to get Switch 2 games, but I did see the announcement for the Pokemon Animal Crossing game. It's Animal Crossing but with Pokemon, and it's coming out March 5th. That is a game I'm interested in. However, I'm not too... I don't know how to put this. I'm not too happy that most of the time they're leaning towards non-physical copies of games, because I am a gamer that likes to have physical copies of the games because of crap like, oh, Nintendo's shutting down the 3DS shop. Well, I better go buy some physical copies of 3DS games or else I'm screwed. Stuff like that. So they're going to be turning off, well, the Switch shop, I don't know how long it's going, but they're done making physical and just in general Nintendo Switch games for the original. So that didn't last long. Didn't even go a year after Switch 2 coming out that they're already like, yep, Switch 2 now. Everyone, go buy a Switch 2 or you're screwed. You're not getting any of the new games. Like, I hate that. There was a Switch 2 with Mario Kart bundle at my Walmart, but in all honesty, I just want the Switch 2. I could give two shits about the Mario Kart game because right now, people are either liking it or they're with the Mario Kart open world game. But I would love a Switch 2, but right now, just I'm worried about Christmas presents, and I probably will be working on a Virtual Boy after Christmas. I need to get my hands on one, but that'll be something in the future. But as for like the current Switch 2 handheld, yes, I would like one, but right now just not happening. At least not by me. I know I asked for a new soldering iron for Christmas, so I should at least get something techie soonish. And I hear they're bringing a remastered version of Red Dead Redemption to Switch 2, which I'm excited about because I was half tempted on getting it for the original Switch, but if they're going to bring it to Switch 2, that's fine. I'll just wait to pick up a copy. But I know they made a physical copy of Skyrim for the Switch, and I would like to get my hands on that. Never too much Skyrim. La 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 la. Here we go. Alright. We're in the right direction. Yeah, this is the Argentavis that I hellaciously leveled to a lot. So this way I could go into Wyvern Trenches and be okay. Because my health is pretty high and my melee is at like over 7,000. So I will do quite a lot of damage on top of having the health to stay alive. My stam's not really something too great, but at the same time, I'm more worried about the health and the melee than the stamina. So this is the area I need to be in at. The eggs are for the distraction of the parent because you cannot tame the parent. You can only tame the baby for the Gigantoraptors. That is a raptor clusterfuck right there. Parasaurs. That is an alpha. Get your butt over here. Excuse me. Compy? Really? Man, all these Troodons want to start a little fight. Little bastards. Let's see, did I get anything cool with that Alpha Raptor? Not really. Got some element dust, some scrap metals, some electronics, some oil. Those are good. I don't need a femur. I don't need that. Or that. Or even a hide hat. Nope. Okay. We're in the swampy swamp. Ooh, Beelzebuffa. I have breeders over at the other map, but Let's see what you are. Your cool color. Oh, level 90. Yeef. Okay, nothing spectacular. Oh. Thing likes attacking. That's a Therizina. It's a 30 though. Jesus, that ain't worth shit. They can attack like a freight train, but level 30 ain't worth nothing. Yeet. See what we got going on down here, other than I hear some bugs already aggroing. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, one more time.
Yeah, weren't they?
I'll wipe it down. He got insulation all on his gaming chair that I got him last year. That is a ghost Gigantoraptor. Well, that's great. You even have a baby? I'm still gonna look for... I hate those damn things. Not as much as others, so could be worse. Well, that was a ghost Gigantoraptor, which won't really do much for me, but... Fuck you. I hate those things. I hated them on frickin' Ragnarok. So I will take great joy in putting you out of your misery for myself. And you guys also. I would just one-hit a 270 Raptor, which is pretty high leveled, so if that says anything for my Argentavis. How are there more of you? I normally don't try and get those Dimorphodons, but it was in my way, so... those bugs are pretty decent, especially if that's a high-leveled one. Come here. To tame these, though, it's a bit of a bitch. And I say a bit, I mean it's really a bitch. Trying to tame these is about as fun as taming a Reaper. Because you're not sacrificing yourself like you would the Reaper. No. You're sacrificing a tame. So you have to make damn well good and sure that whatever tame you're sacrificing isn't one of yours. My fiance didn't know that at the time when he first started taming one, and he literally put his first lightning wyvern to the grave because of it, all for a nothing low-level little fucking moth bug. I'm here for all of your electronics and everything that you can give me. Scrap metal, you name it. I'll take it. Games for GameCube. I do need to work on getting those, but that'll have to wait till after Christmas when I'm done trying to get everyone presents and pretty much not worrying about everyone, but because usually during the holiday season, I don't really selfishly buy anything for myself because I need to get everyone Christmas presents, and I usually have the rest of the year to usually selfishly buy myself stuff. So it'll have to wait till after Christmas, and we'll see. It just depends. I know for like Christmas and New Year's, I'm going to be kind of like other YouTubers where I'm not really going to be on much. I'm going to be spending time with family. But obviously after the holidays I'll be back to it, but like week of Thanksgiving, yeah, I'm still going to be going. That's a Sarco. This fog sucks. I just heard a Dinosuchus. Gigantoraptor, other than your ghost, where the hell are you? I was highly considering changing the stream to like the middle of the week, but I'm still waiting on my freaking schedule from work. It's so inconsistent. Some weeks I'll get it on a Friday, and some weeks I won't get it till there was one week I didn't get it till Monday morning, and I was like, well, there's no point because I'm already here, but for the rest of the week, sure. So, I don't know what my schedule's going to be like this week, or else I would have switched this stream because I usually have had some better views over the week, but that's alright. I've been enjoying at least playing some today because I haven't really gotten a chance to play it yet in a little bit, this game, since I last streamed, so not a bad idea to get on here, get the game rolling. I'm just trying to find a Gigantoraptor. I know I've seen one here in the swamp area before, but that was a few weeks ago, and that thing could have despawned already. So, I'm literally just trying not to lag spike and crash, but here we are. Yeah, throughout the year, I try to make sure that I get Christmas presents done, but I need to do a little bit better about it. Yeah, he's currently putting insulation down beneath the house because a lot of it has either gotten ruined because of flooding, because this house is sitting on a floodplain literally, and or it's gotten ruined because random critters will get in the back underneath the house and will take the insulation out. So, and the other thing is when we were remodeling the house, when we put in the new shower tub that we have, uh, insulation was never put in. So, yeah, took us a couple of years, but we're now getting to it, and hopefully we should be pretty set for winter this year. Man, I ain't having any luck, and this sucks. Yeah, you gotta watch those waters, 'cause the swamp's got anything and everything in here that'll try and end you. That is a Dinosuchus, which is the bigger form. I hate these things. Get out of here. You too. Oh, they're going after those. Here, I'll make this easy for all of you. He's a level 170. Nothing too special. But those things will hit like a freight train, so you have to watch yourself. Here's another one. That's a level 50. When it sits like that, I hate these things. Good thing I hit like a freight train. Bastard. So I have a leech on me, which is annoying, but you can remove them. Yeah, those things are really annoying because they can take you off of your tame and run amok with you. Luckily, my melee damage is at a really high level, or else I would have been like, oh, I'm cooked. Bro, really? Hold to remove leech. There we go. That gets it off. All I'm trying to do is find a damn friggin' Gigantoraptor. Is that so hard to ask? And this fog is annoying the absolute shit out of me. I hear you. It's a 280. That's actually a pretty good level. Alright, fine. Aw, you're gonna be a little bitch. You gonna run. You gonna run. $280's pretty good. There's that piss poor Therizino. It's another Theri. Tickle chicken! It's a 120 though. It'd be in like this area that you'd find them. Like, this is where I found the bees. If it weren't for the fact that I already have 2 bees, I'd grab this one. Oh, shit. I gotta turn around. This is to Aberration. You see that purple glowstone there? That takes you to Aberration, and I can't use a flyer, so therefore, I think it's stupid. The person in charge of the maps turned it off, and I just think it's the stupidest thing ever. I don't know where else I'm gonna find a Gigantoraptor here. I think that one either despawned or something happened to it, so... Oh well. Like, you'll find them here, but you're not gonna find them as easy as you would on Ragnarok, which is the map it came out on. Alrighty. Well, let's keep checking the jungle areas. I'm gonna get out of the swamp area since most of the places I just looked at was a no-go, but I'll check these jungle areas, see if I can get lucky. Because they're going to be around water sources, so that's mainly what I was checking for, but they're not going to be down below where a bunch of the swamp areas are at because of all the predators that are down there already. I was here, but... Might as well check the areas. You never know. Well, that sucks. Nothing. I lagged right into that one. Heard a dodo. There's the tickle chicken. It's a 180. Like, this one has a baby with it, so guess what? But it's not a high enough level to where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take this. We're just gonna land. And hope and pray that a different level shows up or pops up at any time soon. Excuse me. Another theory. That's a 180. It's pretty colors, but not what I'm looking for. This is why I had my Argentavis, so this way I can find all this shit. What level are you? 280. Elder Claw. That's what they're called. No. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't want to just stay stuck at base because of the baby ice wyvern and stuff. Oh, I ran out of stam. That's okay. We'll generate it back up again in a jiffy. Something's getting hit. That's Stego. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that Gigas or Gigantosauruses or Gigantoraptors are going to spawn here, so I may just be looking around. They're usually in more than just the swampy areas. Excuse me. But I haven't really seen too many of the Gigantosauruses, so or Gigantoraptors, so there's some small beaver dams here. I could probably get there. So a 170, a 120, a 40, and a 120. They're great colors, but not levels that are really going to get you anywhere. There's a baby one there of the red one, but again, probably I know they're gonna aggro. Yoink. Get on the bird. I'm not here for items or anything. My goodness. That's harder than it really needs to be. That's a 270, but oh well. There we go. Here's another one. You get more items with this. Question is, are there any more beavers around here, or do I have to go to a different little section? Probably gotta go to a different section. Oh, is my character hungry? Well, pity. Come on, land. Dude, I need you to land. Shit. Harder than it needed to be to land there. Waiting to see if anything else comes up, but I don't see anything. That's a little dolphin, I think, in this area, which is quite unusual. Here's some beavers over here. Let's take a look at these critters. Let's see, a 260, a 40, a 40, and a 180. Well, what I'll do here is simple. Yoink. You attack one, many will follow suit. I currently don't. There we go. Need those. And here's a little small beaver dam over here. Now, what are you doing over there? What are you doing? There. This way I get it aggroed. Yeah, I don't exactly need one. I have one of these and we're a-okay. Get off of this. Maybe. There we go. The reason there's so many dams is because they're left alone for so long that they're able to spawn in. Alright, now for this smaller one. Those dams will come in handy. Oh. Don't tell me help! He's yelling help, I think just for the fun of it, but I swear to God, he's yelling for... Now he's just spouting lies! You're spouting lies! He's yelling at me from under the house. He's yelling some stupid shit. Alright, there is another dam right here. Somewhere is the dam entrance. Oh, hello. You are feud surface. A 90. A 170. Nothing too special. I'm gonna have to be faster than I was. Hello? And that's gonna piss him off. Get up. Why do you pick up berries at the most inopportune time? You done underneath there for now? Okay. The game room don't? I'm shocked, actually. Ah, okay. Do we need to buy more insulation? Okay. I would be too. Uh. You know I'm streaming. Sorry about that. Trying to find this bird has become more difficult than it fucking needs to be. I hate it. Like, you see one and you don't have all your equipment. Like, there was one time I went and I had my ghillie, but I didn't have the eggs. Fine. So I go back today, weeks later, with everything, and there's no fucking Gigantoraptors other than one that was a ghost that I killed. I'm like, I just want a Gigantoraptor for the love of God. Would it be in here? No. I'm just gonna have to go back onto Ragnarok. Because it was a green obelisk I did it at, but don't want to work. And now I'm in the jungle. And you may be able to find them here, but I so far have not been able to. Go figure. Well, let's just head south. Because I can't find a single freaking Gigantoraptor. And I had a good leveled one in front of me about a week or so ago, and now I can't find it. Joy. A theory? It is a theory. Can't really see it behind that friggin' rock. But I know they aggro to you, so you have to watch. It's a 170. I did not just drop my whole fucking... Sit down. See this? They hit hard. Now I gotta try and find my shit. Oh. Only one way to do it. To break everything apart. And I still can't find it. What the hell happened? I literally don't have anything. Bro, what the fuck? My cryopods I had on me, like... Are you serious? Oh, this sucks. Cryopods, my metal hatchet. My extra trank arrows, which I had a bunch of. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Ugh, what level are you? No, there's a Therizino. It's a 40. It ain't worth a damn. Well, I'm really pissed off about that. All the Bronto eggs I had, my ghillie outfit, it's all gone. Because they can fall beneath the map, but I'm not really too happy about that. Nope. No bag. Nada. Great. I'm gonna have to make more fucking ghillie outfit then. Really? You too. Not in the mood for it. Unless it was put over with the, unless it was moved over here. Which it was. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Well, we'll just head back to spawn since I can't believe it's 1 o'clock already. That sucks. I really wanted to try and come out with a Gigantoraptor, but that didn't even happen. At least the Ice Wyvern spawned. That's a good thing. Yeah, I will keep you guys in the loop for, Whoa. There was a group text for work, and I'm now just getting it all now. Well, it's been going on since before I started streaming, but I didn't really check my phone before then. I think we're talking about our work Christmas party. lady's due date? Is that my schedule, or is that from... Okay, so apparently she tried sending out the schedule yesterday, and a lot of people, including myself, didn't get one. Okay. Alright, I can tell you. Kind of figured I couldn't get a break for my birthday. My birthday's on Friday, but they have me working all weekend. But silver lining, I'm off on Tuesday. But Tuesday, I'm going to try and get some more adult crap done since I streamed today. As for next week's schedule, I'll keep you guys in the loop, as in you all, as to whether I'll decide if I want to stream on Sunday or if I'll just do it sometime next week. Right now, even though I had about 40 people come out, wasn't as big of a turnout as the last two times in the middle of the week, so I might still try and see if I can just do like Tuesday or Wednesday streams. Yeah, the only reason I took the week off is because it was deer season this past week. Tried to go hunting, and I got all the Christmas crap up, so this way I had everything I needed to. We got some of the winter stuff done, insulation under the house and whatnot, so we still need to get more insulation, but we got a good portion of it. Alright. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I really enjoyed streaming today and playing some Ark. I will keep you guys in the loop as to whether next week I'm going to do Ark or if I'm just going to continue and try and finish Pokemon, because we are kind of close to finishing it. And then this way, if I want to start my own like Ark world, I can. So we'll kind of go from there, but I will see you guys next week, and I will let you know a date once I get it all figured out for my schedule for work. So I hope you guys enjoy your week,